Good afternoon. This is Tom Aspray with the Viper Report. It's February 21st, less than an hour before the close. I thought I'd give you an update since market is correcting. It said it's if we close right here, it's the biggest decline in the past couple of weeks. You can see the Dow's down 141, NASDAQ down 42, S&P down over 15, all about 0.5%. Russell 2000, the small cap, which has been leading the market high, getting hit a little harder. Down 0.73%. Pretty much red across the board. Not too surprising. As I said this morning in the Viper ETF and the Viper Hot Stocks publication, the market was looking tired coming into today's opening. We've been kind of grinding higher, making new highs. No signs at this stage of a more serious correction, though this selling could last a few days. It'll be the nature of the selling that'll be important. We've been doing great following the readings of the AD lines, and currently they've gotten worse late in trading. Only 1,000 up, 1,900 down. If we close here, we could see some follow through in the downside tomorrow. Utilities are one of the few bright spots. We bought into XLU early in the month. That's up about 4% already. Still looks like we should take out the December high here. It also yields over 3.3%, so it's a nice combination. We've been taking some profits in our stock positions from the Viper ETF. We talked a couple of weeks about Synopsys, how we got in on this little pullback here. Held on to the position for just about 12 days. We got out on Tuesday before the opening, missed the last few ticks on Wednesday, had a wild ride today, opened at 104.06, down to 98.64, currently around 101. We wanted to sidestep that sort of action, and that's why we sold before earnings. Still, we'll take about a 9.5-10% profit in about 12 days. We've also had a nice run in Danacorp, symbol DAN. Talked about it last week in my weekendforbes.com column. We don't often buy ahead of earnings, but the technicals were so compelling that we went long here on Wednesday of last week. Pulled back a little bit more on Thursday. Beat earnings and revenues. Currently up about 18%. We have a tight stop here that'll lock in about a 14-15% profit in less than a week. Longer term pattern does look positive, so once we close out this position, we'll be looking for a spot to rebuy. Today's pullback will probably create another buying opportunity. You can see that the chart of the NYSE shows it's well above its rising moving average. Before we get a significant top, we should see that moving average flatten out. The NYSE AD lines have moved to new highs, as I mentioned last week, on both the all issues and the stocks only. Still look strong. They will clearly pull back. As I know today, the advanced decline numbers are about 2-to-1 negative. We are still working several open buy orders in the Viper ETF report, and we have quite a list of stocks we're looking to buy on a pullback. So we should have some new recommendations at the start of next week. If you'd like to try either of our services, they're $34.95 a month. You get 2 reports detailed, usually 5 and 6 pages in length, and you'll keep abreast when there is a more serious market correction, so you can take some profits, and once that correction runs its course, identify another good buying opportunity. All you need to do is go to theviperreport.com and click the links for either the Viper Report or the hot stocks. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll be working on a new article this weekend. Thank you.